decided to do another one. Now that I got my announcement out of the way on the last one. But, you know. Yeah, that's about how life feels right now, y'all. That's pretty much it. I just can't stand everything that's going on. Like, it sucks. And there's Bubba. Damn it. I messed that up. But, yeah. I'm just gonna say it out loud. The way the world is right now, it makes me want to cry. I cried on the 4th of July. There's a video of it. I did a fucking, like, I think hour, maybe less than that, live. I was just sobbing my eyes out. Okay. So, I'm just done with everything. And the fact that these idiots are running our country and, you know, making people feel less than is annoying, and I don't like it. And if I could do something about it, like actually solve the problem single-handedly, trust me, I would have done it already. Because I can't stand that. I can't stand this. All of this sucks, okay? Fucking sucks. And it makes me want to slap somebody stupid. Okay? Just absolutely slap them stupid. Okay? Hate is stupid, and I'm not gonna lie. Give me a second, I'm trying to write this down. Hello. I'm tired of people being hateful and ignorant. Ignorance is not a good look on any fucking buddy, and anyone who continues to be fucking ignorant, well, I'm sorry, but, you really need to pick up a book if you're that ignorant, because there's no need to be that fucking ignorant. I'm sorry, there's not. Actually, you know what, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry for calling people ignorant, because hate comes from ignorance, and I don't believe in hating people for no reason, because hate is not a good look on anybody. I hate it when people want to try and attack people that look different from them. Okay, people look different from me, big fucking whoop. I'm not gonna go do anything about it. That's fucking life. We're a diverse species. We're gonna look different. Like, that's just facts. Like, people are gonna have different hair color. People are gonna have different religion. People are gonna have different forms of expression. Guess what? Oh, I'm okay. I'm a little annoyed, but I'm okay. But people who are literally justifying their hate with stupid ignorance, I'm sorry, you are not correct. You can state something all you want to. It's an opinion. Opinions are not facts. Opinions cannot be correct nor incorrect. The only thing that can be correct or incorrect is a fucking fact. And if someone has the opinion that says, oh, I don't like blah 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 race because, okay, that's your fucking opinion. It's not a fucking fact. Facts are irrefutable. You cannot deny a fact. Well, actually, you can, but you're going to look like a fucking idiot while doing it. Okay? And people who keep denying facts and saying all this racist shit, you're part of the fucking problem. I don't like racism. It's fucking stupid. Racism is fucking stupid, and I'm getting real fucking sick of it. And I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I am swearing, because I'm fucking sick of racism. I'm tired of fucking hearing about it, and I'm tired of people justifying their actions by being a racist piece of flaming trash. Racism is fucking stupid. I've never seen the fucking point in it. I haven't. What, does it make you feel good to be an asshole? I mean, if that's the case, congrats, you must feel like king of the fucking world. Racism is fucking stupid, and it doesn't make sense. Why are people so fucking racist? Why? What do they get out of it? I'm king of the world, I'm racist. What's wrong with you? And they say I'm crazy. I have always hated racism. I've never fucking liked it. I've never found it funny, because all it does is hurt people. All it does is hurt people. I have never found it fun. I have always found it mean and cruel for no reason. Because why are you being mean and cruel? Why are you bullying someone? Cool. Everyone has different features. Welcome to life. I have freckles. Somebody else probably doesn't. Like, there's no point in it. There's no point in bullying. There's no point in being a racist trash can. There's no point in being hateful for no reason. And there's no reason to justify your hate by saying, oh, well, so-and-so is blank race. Okay, and? What's your point? Racism is horrible. And people think it's so fun to joke about and make funny jokes about. It's not funny. It hurts people. It causes people to leave the earth because they can't take it anymore. And so many people find it funny. Well, you know what? You know what? It's not funny. I'm going to tell you that right fucking now. It's not funny. It's not a joke. It doesn't make you awesome. What it does is make you look stupid. Okay? And I understand. Yeah, exactly. I understand that nobody cares what other people say. But at the same time, racism is dumb. It hurts. It's pointless. Really. All it does is show that you never picked up a fucking history book. And it doesn't make anybody feel good. It hurts a lot of people's feelings. It hurts... I'm okay. It hurts people's culture. It pretty much just makes you look like you've never picked up a fucking history book or a book in general. I've read enough history books to know how racism... I don't see a reason to be racist. I don't. My parents would have slapped me stupid. And that's not a lie. Had I said something racist, I guarantee you, my dad would have slapped me stupid and made me apologize. I don't see the point in hating people on their race. It's never struck me as appealing. Like I said, I would have been punished had I said something like that growing up. Had I grown up saying half the things that people around here be saying, my dad would have made me write 500 sentences after smacking me silly and telling me, that word better not come out your fucking mouth again. Okay, I knew better than to say stupid shit and be racist. Because guess what? I was going to write 500 sentences for saying it. And I was going to get punished. Why? Because you don't do that. Hate is a taught behavior. Which is why when I said something that was probably not right, guess what? I got in trouble for it. And I think one time I said something that was similarly sounding bad, and guess what? I wrote 500 sentences in one day saying I will not say that word again. Okay? Like, I don't get it. Racism is stupid. Makes no sense. I've never understood it, and it just needs to stop. Like, I don't get it. Like, I have never understood what being racist, how it feels good. I don't get it. I don't understand how being rude to somebody feels good. It doesn't feel good. And if it does feel good, you need to seek some help. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry if being a hateful person feels good. You need to seek help. Why? Because being rude like that and being racist should not feel good. That should make you feel awful. And clearly, to some people, they don't care what comes out of their mouth. Well, I care what comes out of their mouth, especially on my channel. Because on my channel, I don't tolerate people saying horrible things about people for no reason. Like, I don't get it. I've never understood it. Because even as a child, I was curious about other cultures and other people. I would go up to people that looked different from me and compliment them and try and hug them and ask them questions. Because people fostered my curiosity and they told me it was okay to go talk to somebody that was different from me, that didn't look like me, that didn't talk like me, that didn't act like me. They always taught me to go embrace being different and to go talk to people and, you know, be like, oh, I love your outfit. Is it traditional? That's really pretty. You know, not sit there with my thumb up my nose and be like, ugh, you're gross, you're weird. Like, my curiosity was always fostered, especially about other races. My mom told me about this story. I was about 9 or 10. We were at a, what does it call it? Optician's office, because I think I was getting glasses for not the first time, I'd say about the second, third time. And there's this lady wearing a hijab. Like, full hijab, you know, full outfit. And I walk up to her, and she's got glasses, and I look at her in the face, and I say, you're pretty. I like your hijab. And she starts crying because she's gotten so many mean comments about it. Whereas, you know, my 10-year-old self's walking up to her going, you're pretty. I like your hijab. You know? It's sad when people cry of happiness over things like that because of how much hate they get. I don't get it. I don't get it. It does not click in my brain how, ooh, fuck you, you're a different color, makes someone happy. I kind of feel disgusted that came out of my mouth. Like, I feel disgusted that I even said that as an example. Like, I'm that disgusted that it came out of my fucking mouth. Thank you for the sub. And exactly, I see the end of your comment. Yeah, my mom would have slapped me stupid. And my dad, too. They told me there are 3 things you should never do in life. Lie, cheat, and be racist. You should never do those 3 things. And they always embraced my curiosity. They always told me to go up and talk to people that look different from me. Why? Because they knew if I had that deep understanding of diversity, I would be okay when I grew up. Look at me. I am now 18 years old, in college, and I can understand that diversity is a wonderful thing. Why? Because we are all made uniquely. We are all made different. Doesn't matter if you're autistic, doesn't matter if you're gay, black, white, straight, doesn't matter if you wear a hijab, doesn't matter if you wear a turban. Guess what? We're all made differently. Why? Because that is diversity, and diversity is a fantastic thing. Now see, I'm different because my family didn't grow up in the church, honestly, but we were taught basically compassion, empathy, sympathy, not to be racist, basic human things that should be taught to everybody. And, a lot of people aren't taught that anymore. But we were taught the basic principles that, being racist is bad. And if you see someone being that way, you need to stand up for the person that is being bullied. And I was always taught to stand up for people being bullied. Always. That was the first thing my dad taught me before I went to school. I was about 5, 6 years old. And he told me, and I very vividly remember this, if you see someone being bullied, tell the teacher, and if it continues, then you solve the problem. And you stand up for that person. And I always have, and I always will. Why? Because if no one else is going to do anything, I will. I will. I don't care if, a freaking, there are a lot of bullies, and I don't like it. I absolutely hate it. And I'm going to stand up for the people being bullied, because guess what? Bullies get power from thinking they're so great by making fun of someone. Well, you're not great for making fun of someone. That just shows what kind of person you are. Oh, typical emotional women logic, really? That's my face about it. Anyways, as I was saying, bullies are bad. And you know what? If I have to stand up to a bully, I don't care. I've stood up to bullies before, and I always will. Bullies don't bother me. You know why? Because I know how I am at the end of the day. Yep, exactly. I saw that. Unfortunately, guess what? Welcome to the First Amendment in the U.S. Freedom of speech. Are there consequences for freedom of speech? Oh, hell yes. There are definitely going to be consequences for what comes out of people's mouths. But at the same time, I'm spreading love and peace and joy and happiness, not being an absolute butt face. And yeah, that's a kindergarten insult, but it's better than swearing to people just because I don't like what they're saying. If I don't like what somebody's saying, guess what? I'm going to just walk out of the room. Because the adult thing to do when someone's saying something you don't like, walk away. I know, such a really weird weird topic. That's so weird to just, walk away. Oh my gosh, I never would have thought of that. No, I am not judging people. What I'm judging is their action. I'm judging what they say. Big difference. I don't care what you look like. But you're not going to bully people and get away with it. That's not happening. I'm sorry. I don't care what or who you are. If you bully someone, you're not getting away with it. That's just mean. Why would you get away with that? Just like one time I said something that my mom didn't like, and I said something to this little girl because I thought it would be funny because I was trying to fit in. Guess what? I was dragged back into that damn school and made to apologize to that girl. I guarantee you I was made to apologize. And then I had to write an apology letter to her because of what I said. Yeah, I'm judging hate. So yeah, I guess you're right, it is judgmental. But I don't like hate. I never have. Simple as that. I've never seen how anybody can get happiness out of it. I've seen what hate does to people. I've seen how it makes them hurt, how it makes them cry, how it makes them feel, how it makes them want to get off this planet. I have seen the effects of hate. I have seen the effects of everything that people think is okay that's not okay. Yeah, that's why I'm just trying to ignore it. But hate is not okay. It's not. And a lot of people are saying I'm being judgmental. No, I'm judging the hate. I am judging the hate that comes out of their mouths, because why? Why would you want to say hateful things? Why would you want to hurt somebody? Why? I've been the person on the receiving end of bullying. I've been the one that's been hurt. And it actually still hurts to this day. Okay? It still hurts to this day, some of the things that were said to me. So you can imagine people that have heard it nonstop since the second they were born, how they feel. And I have never understood how being mean can make someone feel happy. I don't get it. I never have, and I probably never will understand how being mean can make people happy. How? Please explain to me how being mean can make someone happy. I can't grasp it. Why? Because I have never understood how being mean and hurting someone's feelings and causing them to feel awful about themselves and wake up and go, why am I still here? Like, I don't get it. How do you get joy from making someone wonder why they're still alive? Why they exist? Why they try? Why they do anything? I've never understood how that makes people happy. Like, I don't get it. How does being a bully make someone happy? How does hurting people's feelings make them happy? How does causing irreparable harm to someone's self-esteem, self-image, mental health make someone happy? You can't undo those words. Once they've been spoken, they're spoken. You can't apologize, because apology is not going to undo that damage that those words have done. Like, I know a lot of you guys have seen that paper thing where you crinkle a paper, you say all these mean things and crinkle it every time. You straighten it out and say, and the parent says, we'll say sorry. Sorry, it's not going to fix that, because guess what? The damage is done. You can't undo that damage. Once it's done, it sticks. A lot of people say, well, then grow thicker skin. No, watch what you say. Exactly, but, once you've said those words and once they've left your mouth, even out of anger, guess what? They're still there. That person's going to think about it. Every time they do something related to what you said, guess what? It's going to replay. It's going to be there. It's going to sit there in their mind and in their soul and in their heart every fucking day for the rest of their fucking lives, and they will never be able to move past it. Why? Because words hurt. They stick around. They leave long-lasting scars. That physical ones heal. Okay? You get a scar, it'll, right there. I got one right there from a dog. Guess what? It's healed. Yeah, it looks bad, but I still remember that time someone called me a fat, ugly SOB in 5th grade because I stood up for somebody. I still remember that. I don't remember how the dog scratched me. I don't remember what I did, but I remember those words. I remember those words. And people who say those things, most of the time they don't care. But the people who have to live with those words replaying in their head and have to hear that every day on end, like it doesn't end, it doesn't go away. Those emotional scars are there. Can you attempt to heal from it? Yes. Can you, make sure it doesn't happen to someone else? Yes. But once those words have left your mouth and that emotional scar is there, and once those scars are there, they're stuck. Sorry, it's not going to fix it. Trying to say I didn't mean it's not going to fix it. Saying, oh, I was mad isn't going to fix it. It's not. And as my Nene told me, she said, that mouth one day, that mouth is going to get you in trouble a whole hell of a lot quicker than anything else will. I learned that lesson. I said something to my mom once and she slapped the ever-living Jesus right into me. I guarantee I didn't say it again. But I learned that lesson when I was about 13. I said one word that I swore I'd never call my mother. And when my father heard about it, he chewed my ass too. I was mad. I was about, like I said, 13. I was mad, and I said one word that my father told me never to call my mother. And I called her a bitch. I was mad. I was mad, and I called her that word, and when I realized it came out of my mouth, I knew that's it. I messed up, and she hauled off and slapped me. And she slapped me, and she said, don't you ever call me that again. And when my dad heard about it, not too long later, he chewed my ass. He said, how dare you call your mother that? She brought you into this world, and you called her that? Why, because you were mad? That is unacceptable. Okay, so I once, and I learned that lesson, and that still sticks with me to this day, because I know she remembers it, because I remember it. It came out of my mouth. And no matter how much I say sorry, that's not gonna take it back. Why? Because I said that out of anger because I didn't get my way as a teenager. What did that achieve? I got slapped. I hurt her feelings. I made her cry. I mean, and I still live with that. Why? Because that sticks for me too. Because there was no reason for me to do that. There was no reason for me to say that. Other than the fact that I was being a fucking teenager, the age of 13, and I didn't get my way. Woohoo! I'm awesome because I called my mom up. Yeah, and I got slapped for it too. That's what I get. You know, and a lot of people are just like, oh, well, who cares what comes out of my mouth? The people that you say it to are going to care. Especially if you're responsible for someone's departure off this earth. Because if you say something that causes someone's departure off this earth by their own damn hand, you are every bit as guilty as someone who actually did take someone. Because your words, you knew what you were saying. You knew what came out of your mouth. You knew exactly what you were saying. You knew what you meant. And that hurt them to the point they thought that the world would be better off without them in it. And they decided to take their own at their own hand and leave Earth. I mean, I wonder, you know, if people actually feel happy about making people depart this earth by their own damn hand. I'm going to leave that sit for a minute. Because I know if I did that, if something like that came out of my mouth and I caused someone to do that, I would never forgive myself and I'd march my ass to a police station. I'd be like, take me in. They'd be like, for what? Because I made someone take their own self, so I'm a criminal now. Words hurt. Racism hurts. Homophobia hurts. Being an asshole to people for no reason because they don't look like you, act like you, talk like you, believe like you, hurts. I mean, I can't stress that enough. A Band-Aid's not going to fix that. A set of stitches ain't going to fix that. Ointment ain't going to fix the emotional wounds that words leave behind on people. And so many people don't care what comes out of their mouth even after hearing that. How demonic do you have to be to still not give a damn about what comes out of your mouth even after being told the consequences of what would happen? And that's not just from parents. That's just world, like, you know, you say this, so-and-so could, you know, depart from this earth by their own hand. They could hurt themselves by their own hand. Why? Because what you said stuck. Yeah, exactly. They don't understand words. They don't understand that words are a tool. Words help or hurt. And people who willingly wake up and choose to hurt someone with their words, you're not of God. I can guarantee you that. You are not of love. You are definitely of hate, and I rebuke them. Because I've been on the receiving end of words that hurt. For most of my life, I have been on the receiving end of words that hurt. And you know what? I can tell you just about every single thing that someone said to me out of hate or to hurt me. Fat, nerd, stupid, retarded, slow. Someone made fun of my freckles, and I vividly remember them saying, "Oh, what'd you do? Rub your face in the pile of dirt? Are you trying to be black?" Over my freckles. that I have because, you know, my mom has them, my dad has them, my Nene has them. But I have received tons of hate, even starting my channel. I received a lot of people calling me fat, obese. You know what? Fine. You're just stating obvious facts. You're not hurting me. Like, some people don't understand that stating obvious facts is not an insult. Okay? I'm big. I wear glasses. I'm not wearing them right now. I should be. But I still don't like my glasses after being told a lot that my glasses make me look stupid. So I don't wear my glasses a lot, even though I need to. Why? Because those words still stick and they hurt. That's why I don't wear my glasses unless I'm going out somewhere. Because those words hurt me. And every time I put them on, I hear those people saying those words. So I don't wear my glasses. That's why I don't wear them. Because even as an adult now, I'm afraid of being laughed at by somebody. Whether it be another adult or a child. And I shouldn't be. But at the same time, that right there shows you how long those words last. Because I was told that when I was about 9 years old. I'm now 18. I'm like 9 years past that. And guess what? I still don't want to wear my glasses. Why? Because those words stuck. People don't understand the power of their words. And even if they did, some of them don't care. Plain and simple. They don't care what they say. They don't care how it hurts somebody. They don't care how it affects them. They don't care what comes out of their mouth. And they certainly don't care what it does. Exactly. Because with my glasses, they definitely fix my vision because in one eye I'm nearsighted and in the other I'm far. Can't drive without them. And I have to wear them. Yet, I don't want to because of what people said when I was 9. And if that's not a good example of how long-lasting words can hurt, I don't know what is, because some people probably will never care a single day in their life about what comes out of their mouth. And unfortunately, that's where we're at in history. People are just saying whatever the hell they want, and it's just chill. It's just like, oh, well, they don't agree with me, so they're, oh, yeah, they're, you know. When did that become acceptable? I guarantee you, had I said stuff like that when I was little, I probably wouldn't have a right hand because my hand would have fallen off from writing about 500 sentences every time I said something like that. Hi, Charmy. Just like, not too long ago, you know, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because this actually happened to me. Oh, Charlie. So this is my cat, Charlie, as everybody can see. Hi. So this is Charlie. And I had him in a video a couple months ago. And someone, and I quote, said, "I'm gonna kill your MFing cat because your fat gay ass doesn't need a effing cat. And I'm gonna brutally murder him and then, you know, make you watch." Like, what the hell is wrong with people for saying that? You're threatening an animal for no reason. Wow. I mean, the things that come out of people's mouths now. It's impressive. Oh, it definitely wouldn't have flied. Most things that people say now definitely wouldn't have flied back then. Because someone either A, would have knocked the stupid right out of them. Or, they definitely wouldn't have lived to tell the tale of what they said. I've had people threaten my animal. I've had people threaten me. And I'm going to leave this one out here for everybody to hear. Because this one happened about last year or so. Someone threatened to bad touch me. Forcefully at that. Leave that one out there. Then they threaten my family, my pet. For what? I mean, what do you get out of it? I mean, do you have fun making people scared, or like, I mean, I don't get it. Like I said, my parents would have slapped me stupid had I said half the things these people say. Why? Because that's not the proper way to behave. That's not the proper decorum to have. And that's definitely inappropriate to say to someone. Especially because at the time I was 17, so I was still a minor under law. Well, by law. Like, what, Charby? Aw, he's crying, y'all. Charlie, what's wrong, baby? Yeah? Like, I'm gonna bring this to a close because I gotta feed Charlie because he's meowing at me. But I'm gonna bring this to a close and I'll probably do a different live stream. But as I bring this session to a close, I just want to say, and I just want to warn people, watch what comes out of your damn mouth, okay? Watch it. You never know who's listening. You never know if it's going to bite you in the ass. You never know who you're saying it to. You don't know the consequences it could have. You don't know what somebody's going through. And your words could be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Your words could cause them to depart from this earth by their own damn hand. Your words could hurt somebody horribly. Your words that cause people to make themselves depart from this earth early affects their whole fucking family. Every last one of them. It affects them because they lost a family member because someone couldn't shut their fucking mouth long enough to have 2 cents of a brain that God gave us to use it to think. Okay? Watch your fucking words. Because I tell you, you're going to mess with the wrong person and it's going to end badly. Or you're going to say the wrong thing and you're going to wind up in jail. Simple as that. Simple as that. That is all I have to say.